All right, so I'm here to tell you a story of terror and learning and leadership. When I joined Simply Measured in June of last year, I was excited. I got to work with a cool group of my friends on some really awesome problems. Life couldn't be better for an engineer who just worked in an enterprise software company for the last 3 years. But I was absolutely terrified because when I took this job, I took it as director of engineering, and I had never run a team more than 2 people in my entire career, and I had no experience in professional management. So later that summer, I ran across this phrase: the petty officer is the Navy. A petty officer, for guys of you who don't know, are the non-commissioned officers in the United States Navy. They're the most senior enlisted you can be, short of being an officer. Some of you guys may recognize petty officers from the movies: Viggo Mortensen, Robert De Niro, and everyone knows the Master Chief. If you don't, you really should go play a video game. But these are the guys I'm actually talking about. These are lead division officers for the 316th Expeditionary Naval Forces. These are guys that are not only the best sailors in the world, but they have to manage teams of up to 250 per billet. This kind of resonated for me because I'm a Navy brat born and raised. I keep a challenge coin in my pocket. I've been all around the world. And some of you guys are going to say, that's a great story, but what the hell does this have to do with management? Did I sit and watch, G.I. Jane and Men of Honor for repeated times on the weekend, or did I actually talk to petty officers? Well, I'm a bit of a bookworm, and there happens to be a book on this. It's called the Blue Jacket Manual. It is the senior enlisted guide for all non-commissioned officers. And it lays out all of the rules, all of the structure, all of the layout. So what I would like to do right now is go through a couple of lessons I've learned while applying this in practice with a team of now almost 20 people in the entire company and a team of 10 for engineering. Lesson number 1, your priorities. Your priorities are your mission, your people, and then yourself. Your mission is whatever your CEO, your board of directors, your boss gives you. Next, your people. You need to make sure they're well taken care of and executing effectively. Make sure they're well compensated. Make sure their morale is high. Last, worry about yourself, because at that point, you can worry about your own career. Second, be the first one through the door. There's going to be a lot of bullshit flying when you're leading a team. You need to be able to block that from your people so they can execute effectively. Also, you need to make sure any of the major obstacles are out of their way so that you can minimize the time they spend on the nonsense. Spend more time on nonsense than they do. Third, never ask anyone to do something that you're not willing or able to do yourself. You guys are put in leadership positions because you're the best at what you do. Occasionally, you're gonna have to do it and not just stand and be in meetings all day. Last, train your people. You could get hit by a bus tomorrow. You could have to have major surgery. Hell, you may even quit. But the mission is gonna have to continue even after you're gone. Train your people and make sure you trust the decisions they'll make in your absence. My rule of thumb, I should be able to take a 2-week vacation to a desert island with no phone, no internet connection. And when I get back, nothing will have changed. No major fires have happened. Laugh if you want. The result of what we've gotten so far, the company's now 35 people, and I lead a team of 15 people. I've reorganized, and all of my guys that report to me directly and have people reporting to them follow this method. I'm Colin Henry. I'm JC Henry on Twitter. Thank you very much.